God, we're not going to keep babies alive and harvest their organs. We're not going to sell their parts for women's cosmetics. We're not going to have Pepsi with baby flavoring in it. I mean, what the hell have we become? Excuse me, but I'm tired of it.
I gotta give him one thing. He is fucking entertaining. I do.
And the other thing is that part of what he was saying, I think, might have actually been right. Oh my God.
No, Pepsi. So Pepsi used baby stem cells or something like that. I remember my mom read about it, and she said we're not going to drink Pepsi anymore. And we didn't drink Pepsi for like 2 weeks, and then we just went back to drinking Pepsi.
You better not kill this little
cells,
guy.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember all the details about it, but no, there is an element of truth in that. There is. Holy shit, that wasn't AI? No, I'm like, again, guys, I hate to say it, but people don't, I feel like I'm going insane. Where are you? Are you okay? I loved the torture video. What the fuck?
Yes, a Jedi.
God damn. This is insane. Who's redacted? I don't know. I
Sure.
don't know. Did China, I am in China. I will be in the U.S. second week of May. I feel like that's enough information that you can triangulate any sort of world leader or very famous person. You might be able to find out who that could be. I think that somebody who, the collective autism of 4chan might be able to find out who it is. A lot of people are saying Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know. They couldn't come up with a dog whistle for torture? Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Bro, there was a guy shooting, and everyone just went haywire. Like, bro, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm going back to this line of guy runs behind me, shoots me, goes up to the I said, hey guys, he shot at me. I said, that guy going right there, that guy shot at me. Everyone turns, starts shooting at me. That started a whole bunch of chaos. Once that guy, because as soon as they didn't, I didn't think they knew who they just started shooting bodies.
Yeah, it's an art creator's phenomenon where as soon as anybody, it's the worst on Salamontes, the first person to shoot just breaks everything into chaos. Everybody takes that chance to murder everyone. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't know. You say you're not suicidal? I'm not. Look at the second week of May. Well, I don't know really. The Chinese visitor was visiting him, yeah. He was in the U.S. in May as
Yeah, usually the bards hide when the shooting happens. And then they come out when it gets silent again. That's how you survive.
Is telling the Benjamin Netanyahu to stop Jewish settlements and grab
You just come out playing the shaker again, and they're like, oh my God, he's alive!
Oh my God. This is insane.
You can buy a guitar from Saris, I think, or whatever her name is. For your, yeah, no, not Celeste, the other bitch that sits in the room by herself, not the weapons dealer.
I don't even know what to say.
The security chick.
That ain't the second week though. Yeah, but he could have got there the second week and then he stayed there. I don't know. Like, I mean, that doesn't seem likely. I mean, I'm not sure.
I was surprised when I saw it in his shop. I was kind of salty because I grinded out that stupid Easter egg for so many.
And this is from this Peggy lady.
Trader Deck is forever.
So all the kids
Those
had a ball
rotate.
and blocked the boom boom room until 2 a.m. Got tons of prez. Jackie's office gave us $10,000 worth of wine from his old Napa Valley vineyard. Kids drinking $100 bottles of wine. and Michael Saylor giving $25,000 for food and the opportunity to get his name on the invite and meet a hit group. Saylor is a complete creep. He has no
I like
personality. Sort of like a zombie on a drug. We had smart directors sitting next to him.
She can take care of herself.
And could not get
And she takes care of the
I'm
plants
at
and
a
stuff.
yacht and I'm taking
She's
it
a
to
good
games.
lady.
I walked him around and it was so weird. I even ran away from him. There is an obvious personal disconnect that
Shawnee is like a Reddit Discord weirdo, and Tian Wei, she has too much trauma. She lost her parents to the war, and now she doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah, this guy was in on Bitcoin on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's part of the storyline if you do all the quests.
He was that guy.
The main story quest.
Wow, this would be a really funny time for that to be a Kevin. Yeah, this is nuts, right? With how many people this exposes.
And then she'll warm up to you and she'll start to like you and not be so rude once you finish some of the quests and find a certain thing.
Look at Bitcoin 1 year low.
Yeah, everyone does.
What?
But she's the main one noticeable. Yeah, you have to finish quests.
And it went down today. Wait.
Yo, oh my god. That's a horrible one. You have to go to Stella Montez.
Check last week. Yeah, it's gone down a pretty good amount, huh?
No, you have to go to a specific spot, and it's...
And Jeffrey Epstein disparaged non-Jews. Okay, yeah, I saw that. Disparage non-Jews.
The Magnetron, no, so that's the Magnetron. The Magnetron is a random spawn, pretty much. You can find in those spots. That's the easy part. The hard part is finding the flow controller, which is at the lobby in a locked room that you have to climb into or breach, and that's a like hot spot for fucking everybody. Everybody goes there because it's good loot too. So you literally have to get lucky, spawn close to the lobby. Yep. And then put it in your ass.
Let me go back and see if I can find some more of these too. The Epstein emails include numerous derogatory messages towards Goyim. Oh, here we go. Here's even more of it.
Yeah, that's the worst thing.
This is the way that...
I hate when it's any quest item, but it sucks when it's gray quest items because it's like, bruh, I'm wasting my shit for this.
They have no place in the world only to serve the people of Israel. Guys, this is insane. Really.
I'm
really,
being a Jedi.
This is like every stereotype, every paranoia, conspiracy.
I'm on the
theory,
second game.
Everything, just it all aligns.
Yeah, I beat the first one yesterday.
Like, I don't even know what to say. Wow.
29.
People always right. How is Nick gonna react? I can't wait to find out. See?
No, so it's not like so this game, the more I play it, the more I'm like, oh my god, this is literally just fucking God of War. This enemy I'm fighting right now, you remember the elf dude, the dark elf dude you have to fight? This is literally the dark elf dude that I'm fucking fighting right now from Ragnarok 2. It's crazy.
What are we doing?
Yeah, everything is this. Oh, and in this game, there's I don't like using the stances, but there's different stances. You have one saber, you have the long saber with the two sides, you have this dual wielding, and there's two more stances to unlock. So I think they literally just copied God of War. Like, look at this guy. He does the twirls. He's gonna jump in the air at one point. It's literally just God of War. Yeah, look right there. That's the same attack. That's the same exact attack. But anyway, it's God of War, but the extra stuff, at least in the first game, it's not like powers and you go and get more life and stuff. They're literally just skins and different jackets and stuff. So like, I'm not going and fucking doing all of that. Motherfucker, you're gonna cause an inception. You're watching my screen while I'm watching your screen. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Please, people. The deep state is those people.
within the U.S. government.
But this one, I'm hoping that actually exploration gives me different powers and stuff to actually use.
By the Congress or the President. There are the FCC, the CIA.
But everything's tied to skill points, so it's not really.
The IRS.
Plus, I already have my purple saber, so I don't give a fuck.
Fuck yes. They're called regulations.
People following me, yeah, I will turn around and murder you. Oh no, not if you're playing music, but if you're just following me. But once that I was like, once that music stops, I'm gonna turn around and be like, "What you doing?"
On our lives,
man.
Anything Congress.
No, you're stinking though, man.
Is there a deep state?
Yeah.
Yes. Can we fire these people? No.
Uh-huh.
Can presidents?
No, I muted Greg and his friend as soon as he joined.
So that political parties and political.
Actually, I muted Greg earlier before because he just would not stop telling fucking stories again. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot listen to another one of your stories, dude. It's not even it's anything he sees that day on social media, anything. I saw this one video on TikTok. Oh, I saw this one video on Instagram, and then I saw this one video. Oh, and then it reminded me of this one thing. Oh, and then that reminded me of my dad. Hey, Dad, remember when da 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 da? Oh yeah. Oh no, remember da da da? Literally tells the whole story, but it's still asking, hey, Dad, remember da da da? But I know every single detail da 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 da. And I was just like, I cannot keep listening to this. I'm trying. It's one thing to like sit here, yeah. If I don't want to talk to anybody, I can just mute everybody. That's not the thing. I don't want to keep talking to you and keep talking to you and keep talking to you and keep, especially about random stupid shit. Random just stupidness. So I muted him, and then once his friend, the British guy, joined, I was like, oh my god, here we go again, and then I muted him. And so I had a peaceful night. Yeah, it was just and then Greg leaves and his friend stays in the fucking party, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the same thing all over again. Thank God I muted him. So it's him and Alize inviting motherfuckers.
Haha, I don't need the pizza, but thank you for offering. See you at 4 p.m. Thanks on the apartment info.
But yeah, I muted him real quick.
Yes, of course he'll be there at 4. Do you need a pizza or anything? Man.
And then it's like we all have pretty much a similar feed, and he says videos that we've all seen or will see, and it's like, I just saw that 15 minutes ago, and you're saying it all over.
Jeffrey says he wants to go to a pizza place with you. He did not mention any particular pizza place.
No, I don't want to hear your stories. Do you even play your game, Greg? You just say, hey, timer 90 seconds, and then tell stories.
Are there any images of Jeffrey Epstein?
Literally, it's like, no, okay. I have to put him on cooldown, or else I'll get fucking overwhelmed.
Huh. Only AI, yeah, that's very odd, isn't it?
Oh my god, that's weird, because I'm literally watching Epstein Pizzagate stuff right now, and they're talking about it. I was like, no, my god.
The craziest thing, and this is also, too, this is another big factor. Epstein victim says there are tapes of the Donald Trump that will force him to resign from the presidency.
Shit.
Well, let's see him. Let's see him. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, because again, like I feel like they probably deleted those, right? I mean, I bet they deleted those. What do you think pizza's code for? I think it's code for kids. Yeah, I think it's code for kids.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I think it's kids.
The cheeses are the animatronics.
Hot dogs? Yeah, the hot dogs are young boys, chicken are young girls. I mean, I don't know. I asked Rock, and there are in fact no pictures of Jeffrey Epstein eating pizza. This is the craziest thing about all this. There are millions of files that are still unreleased. Some of the reasons are...
Yeah, but there's no picture of me eating pizza either.
So,
that's
yeah,
kind of
keep
not
this in
very
mind.
strong
The stuff that
evidence.
they're releasing now isn't even the bad stuff.
My guy.
What about the grape soda? I think, again, grape, that probably could be it. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, all of this is like, I mean, I don't know if there's not enough. There's not enough to like really create a pattern of behavior there.
Hippity.
Actually, when I found someone
Damn.
bro, I lost them, and we were doing the nature, and he came out of
It could be black kids?
out of the harvest.
I don't think so. I think that he's just saying that because it's like a, the grape drink stereotype, right? I don't really think so. And maybe, I mean, it's just, I don't think there's enough to really base or make a decision off of that with. Right? The light stuff? I don't know.
It's supposed to be purple.
Why
It
are they
doesn't
releasing
really
it
look
now?
very
Because there
purple.
was a court requirement that they release it? I mean, obviously, like, that's clearly the reason why. Jay-Z apparently wiped his Instagram account after being named in the files.
I wish he wouldn't say stuff like that. Wha-bam! Wha-slam!
Uh-huh.
Hippity hoppity. Hopping my way along the bunny trail.
Wow.
Mexican guy speaking only Spanish.
It's a marketing thing? Really? What's he marketing himself for?
There's still a leaper, and he's like, oh,
I don't... I mean, this is just... Did you see the raw chicken photos? Oh, bro, I'm not even going to show it. But I did see it. I did see the raw chicken photos.
You're the middle point. You have to talk both.
Okay? So, there's like a table, right? And inside of the table, there's like 2 chickens. Okay? Let's assume this is a chicken. It's kind of hard to say. Let's use orange. Okay? Like, I don't know what a sitting down chicken really looks like, right? But like, let's say that's a dead chicken. Alright? It's fake? Oh, the photo's fake? Okay, good. I didn't know that. I mean, honestly, at this point, I just assumed that it was real. That one got debunked? Okay, good. That was sick. And,
Oh no, I'm waiting for my mom to come back.
We need to look at it. And people are saying it's fake. Yeah, I mean, probably don't.
Yeah, I might be able to, but I'm not sure
at least
yet.
For now, it does look like that's bullshit. So it doesn't matter how repulsed you are about reading about Trump. Just matter what DOJ are still hiding and may never come to light. Never matter because his base, after all, he's a pedophile, rapist, murderer. He's bringing Christian values back to the White House. I think, again, it's just politicizing. I think that most normal people think that anybody who's implicated in this stuff is, they need to go through a trial and investigate.
Everybody boo him.
I don't want to politicize any of this. It's obviously a huge problem for multiple people. And people that try to blame this uniquely on Trump, I think, is bullshit. It's, again, like, a lot of people were involved. Why not? Well, the reason why, I mean, like, you need to have an investigation and look into this stuff. But I think that a lot of people are jumping to conclusions because it's with a person they don't like. That's really it. I'm just I have to refresh my screen, off camera because how bad this stuff is. And how can you investigate when it's clear the entire system is so badly compromised? Well, I mean, like, if you can't investigate, I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, I think that you bring up a great point. That's true, but at the same time. So the 2016 election Trump meme wars on here were all orchestrated by them. Oh no! Anti-Semitism is a psyop. How are we coping, Paul? Oh no! Epstein had a direct line to Poole. Once again, I'm reminded that Moot is, in fact, an individual. This has, in fact, been a psyop. What did we learn? What the fuck, Yuri individuals? Man,
I don't know why it is a question, but yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh my god. You see the Prime Minister of India mail? No, I didn't see that at all. He's talking to the Prime Minister of India too? What is this? Oh my god. Oh, where is this? Okay, let me pull this one up too. Epstein suggests a plot where really bad fake emails are released, and then they get out in the media, and Epstein... Wait, so they're openly conspiring. Wait, they're openly conspiring about making fake emails. The question I have is imagine he releases fake emails that purport to show really bad stuff, but then his team crafted, they get out into the media. What a trick that could be played. And this is about WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange
That's South America.
batch of hacked emails plans to release the arrest of Democrat presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. 2 days ago, the FBI opened investigation into her private server as Secretary of State, knocking her campaign sideways. Oh my God. Well, that's insane. Assange knows, you know a lot. Elon knows the truth. I don't know what the truth is, man. I really don't. But it sure seems like it's weird. I'll tell you that. This is insane. Here's another one right here. This is a email from Peggy, I guess. Bro, they're just saying it. We cannot thank you enough for yet another life experience. If the Maasai warriors don't eat us, the pirates of Somalia will. How about that? Wow. Coming from PB to see you in January, taking photos, we'll have a ball and think of you all the time. Can bring a little baby back for you or two. Boys or girls, so Madonna. Oh, man. Bro. What the fuck, man? This is crazy. Wait, what is this? Epstein supposedly had a hand in the appearance of microtransactions in Call of Duty? What? Wait, what? What the fuck? And this is the Bobby Coptic. Wait, X Prize is a good idea, but the key are real world rewards. Learn to read cell phone. Here we go. Learn to read virtual items and games. I'm all for indoctrinating kids into an economy. You gotta love how his example of real world rewards are virtual items in games. And that was sent to Jeff, president of Call of Duty. Dude. Was this guy like the main character?
No.
Of the world? I mean, really? This is insane. Like, everything ties back to this one guy. He was the main character. The main villain, yes. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Do you really think that he's dead? I don't know, man. I mean, after seeing all of this guy was generational. Wait, bro, what is this? I give you permission to kill him.
I'm quite literally one.
He is apparently with this person. He lied to you, and he lied to me. Sent from iPhone.
No bueno.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
The crowd sits frozen in silence. The president is in total control, confessing to crimes of wanting to overthrow Saddam Hussein. I was the one behind the plot against the new president, the man says.
Where's the
It was me who tried getting
I
up.
can't find it.
And here came the moment that terrified everyone in the room.
No, this isn't the part that's important. So at the very end, he goes and everybody starts clapping for him too. This happened with Stalin too, the 5-minute standing ovation. That's crazy. Wow, the Stalin clap, is that the same thing? Holy fucking shit, man. And I don't even know what to say. This is getting even more insane. Jeffrey Epstein and someone from the Rothschild family discussed the coup in Ukraine. Oh my, someone from the Rothschild. Very long day sitting on a bank board. They're fine. I'm putting them in the innovative. We'll be home tomorrow night, and let's discuss Ukraine. Ukraine upheaval should provide many opportunities. Many. And that's what Jeffrey Epstein said. Oh, man.
And I'm going to get better at that.
Putin was right. I don't know about that one, okay? Yeah, I think that might be a little bit much. But this is just deranged. Holy fucking shit. Conflict started in 2014. The main invasion was in 2022. Yeah, we're in perpetual war because of these demons. Rothschild family has always run the banks. They started the credit card stuff to run the world. Yeah, I think everybody knows that. I mean, sure. Wait, so this is, wait a minute. Jeffrey Epstein and an associate named Greg discussed plans to extort Libyan officials and seize state assets on the pretext of helping rebuild. Wait, so now he's rebuilding and seizing stuff in Libya? Bro, who is this guy? This is insane. What the fuck? Bro's a menace, I know. The world leader, yes, Jeffrey Epstein was the world leader. This is unreal. Remember, there's already $80 billion in frozen funds assets internationally, of which $32.4 billion is in the U.S., and it's estimated that the real number is between 3 and 4 times the number in sovereign stolen misappropriated assets. So if we can identify or recover 5 to 10% of the monies and then receive 5 to 10% of compensation, we're talking about billions of dollars. But dude, this is like what the fuck? Yeah, the more I'm reading about this, the more I'm thinking to myself, he's not dead. Like, has there ever, in the entire history of mankind, has there ever been someone that has had more motion on a worldwide stage than Jeffrey Epstein? Can we think of anybody? Rasputin. But that was only in Russia. That was only in Russia. Hitler?
Same since the team split. Yeah, hey, we had some good times, didn't we?
Maybe
Me,
Hitler was
you,
yeah.
Space Witch,
Maybe Hitler.
Have you talked to her lately?
Genghis Khan. I mean, this is
Baron's always on the move, exploring new places.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Genghis Khan.
Making new friends. I was
I
talking
mean, this is
about
unreal, guys.
No.
I don't even know what to say.
It's been a while.
Henry Kissinger?
Well, her credits helped us get this place off the ground, but she hasn't visited yet.
That I got.
Very busy with this.
Maybe Henry Kissinger.
Hey, Gal. Why don't you relax a little before we fix the man?
Like,
the galaxy can wait a couple hours.
Jesus?
Oh, we should probably get moving as soon as we finish.
Their room down in the basement,
His motion was,
for
you know, after he died. King of England, yeah, this is nuts. Like,
thanks, Grace.
This is, wow. No, this is real. Is Jeffrey Epstein the Satoshi? It's possible, right? It definitely is Christopher Lee. Dude, I really think this is on a whole different level, man. It really is. Like, it's just, and the real characters are the go-to guys that they spend at least $100 billion next year to rebuild their country and jumpstart the economy. Also, remember, Libya is a rich country as its population is 2 million less than the city of New York and has the 9th largest crude oil and natural gas reserves on the planet and a literacy rate of almost 80%. Gaddafi was a G. I'm just going to say it. He was a real one. Like, I don't know why we got rid of him. You know what he said? He said that if they got rid of Gaddafi, that Europe would be overrun by Muslims. He said that. He said he was holding them back. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? Wow. Israel got rid of him? I don't know about that. The fucking, yes, this is nuts.
Creepy.
He said
Let's see his house.
Browns? I don't think he said the Browns. He said
Why it
Muslims.
ended up here.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because people fucked him? I don't know. Epstein wanted him gone. Gaddafi was killed in like what, 2010, 2009, something like that? I don't know. And let's see here. I've been speaking to a law firm, Parr Hastings Walker's 1,200 attorneys, and all the money on a contingency basis. They're considering this because Patton Boggs, dude, this guy. I also have friends formerly with MI6, that's British intelligence, and Mossad. I have friends formerly with MI6 and Mossad. This is wow. This guy had fucking.
Roll with this.
This is levels of motion that I don't even think that a president has. Really? I mean, this is
He's always had a green thumb.
Like, I mean,
Talks to his
what
plants.
the fuck is going on here? I don't even know what to say. This guy's a real-life shadow puppet master? We're living in a James Bond movie? I mean, yeah, if James Bond was a fucking pedophile, I don't know about that. But yes, next thing you know, he's involved with the Bermuda Triangle plane disappearances. Glazing Hitler and Epstein is wild. You thought this was glazing. Are you kidding me? This guy is so fucking influential, it's unreal. If you can't see what we're saying, and you're so emotionally compromised that you're getting upset because we're talking about it by how ridiculous and insane this is, this guy had crazy levels of emotion. This guy was changing he was influencing foreign governments in between each other. He was around there with these other people. Same thing with Hitler. This guy was massively fucking, like, influential. He was. Like, what are we talking about? These are people that changed the fucking world. Like Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great.
Maybe.
Like, what is this?
Yeah, one of us has to keep fighting.
Yeah, these guys are
That's
huge.
the exact same thing you said the
Like,
day
if you
we all
can't
split up.
acknowledge
Yeah,
that,
because
you need to stop being a little bitch. Stop being a bitch. And pay attention.
Listen,
He's right, but Dad, yeah, I'm right.
I know you all have
I'm
your
right.
reasons.
This is the way it is. They think influential
away
equals
isn't an
good
option.
because they stupid. They stupid. That's the reason why. Let me go back. I'll pull some more of these up here too. But oh
I
my
wish
fucking
things were
God!
different, but
I'm trying to see if I can find a few more of these that are worth
you
looking at
yourself
here.
said
And
that the empire's growing stronger every day.
wait,
Now
what's
maybe
this one?
it's time for you to be
If
something
this is
more
real, it's from
like
Richard Branson. So
Think about
even
yourself.
Richard Branson.
Settle
Oh
down,
my
find a
God!
home.
This is the
What?
guy who is the
Home,
owner of
Breeze.
Virgin Mobile.
There is no home. Home was the order. It was my teacher. It was everyone I
Not link,
lost.
open image, new tab. Oops. Okay, there we go. It was really nice
Their
seeing you
sacrifice being
yesterday.
back
The
home.
boys in water sports
Give up and
can't
stick my
stop
head in the
speaking
sand.
about it. Anytime you're in the area, I would love to see you, as long as you bring your harem. So water sports is
Somebody
I
who
don't
had
know
to
what
learn
this
the hard
means,
way.
right?
You gotta
But I
know
do
when
know
to
that this
walk
is a
away from a
euphemism
rigged
for
game,
people
otherwise you
kissing
are
on
gonna
each
end
other
up losing something
as
you
like
could
a
never
porn.
replace.
You know, I think, yeah, it's very, very commonly referred to. Yeah, water sports people aren't. Yeah, exactly. You know about Epstein and Atlantis? Atlantis? No, I haven't seen anything about Atlantis yet. If Bill Gates was willing to say you've been a brilliant advisor to him, that you slipped up many years ago by sleeping with a 17
This
and
is
a
a
half.
smuggler's tunnel.
The meme.
Came with the canteen.
The fucking meme. 17 and a half
You
year
go
old
ahead and
woman,
look.
and we're punished
There's a
for
lot
it.
of
That
spare
you more than
parts
learned
down
your
there.
lesson, and
I'm
you've
sure you'll be
done
able to
nothing
find
that's against the
whatever
law
you need
since
to get
then.
the man his
Yes,
ticket
as a
back.
single man, you have a penchant for women,
Thanks.
but there's nothing wrong with that.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, something along those lines. September 20th, sadly, I'm in
Can I
the
tell
UK.
you one thing?
Wait, so he's...
It's really good.
Oh my
seeing
God. I appreciate your thoughts on public
Yeah, me too.
relations. The head of the Nobel Peace Prize Committee. Oh my...
Agrees.
I'm on the island
Think
till
about what you
Christmas.
said.
From Jeff...
Hey,
The head of the
Watch
Nobel
your step
Peace
down
Prize
there, be
Committee
careful.
will be staying
I
in New
definitely
York
have a
with
past
me.
problem.
I'm on my island until Christmas. Dude, this is... What the fuck?
Old smuggling tunnels,
I
huh?
don't even know what to
Where he's
say.
always kept a few secrets up his sleeve.
This is why Trump can't get the Nobel Peace Prize, yes. And he knows everybody. Yes, this is insane. All roads lead to Epstein.
Something catch your eye.
Every celebrity thought the Peace Prize has been compromised. I don't know about that. I mean, he's got motion blur.
Come back later.
Yeah.
Boglings. Are these what spook Grease?
Insane. I imagine Trump was promised the Nobel Peace Prize, and that's why he's mad. Jeff promised him the Nobel Peace Prize, and now Jeff is gone, so he can't get it. I don't know. And at this point, we get so much info, our brain can't comprehend it anymore. Yeah, it's like, I mean, my brain is like turning into a speech reading all this. And I don't even know what, wait, no, they're talking about Somaliland? It's named as a strategic commercial opportunity. Wait, so he's trying to, bro. No, I just. We should talk to the boys in LA about this. What if we put together a group that professionalized in the African film industry? There's currently a small movement called Nollywood in Nigeria. We could build a small studio in Somaliland and call it Somaliawood Studios. Imagine the cool filming. We could invite Muslim and all sorts of film groups to be there. Oh my fucking god.
Nobody's used these tunnels for a long time now.
They could be some Yemen as well? My water company could start really soon as fast. There's huge water reserves, untapped.
Leave it to Grease to take another person's
job. Direct access to Saudi market, easy to ship, minimal support, again, Somaliland. I keep reading the other email. Could do Sesame Street stuff, children's programming, etc. for African kids. I don't think there's really a lot to say about this, right? I mean, like, there's nothing else really that's condemning here. Water sources already mapped. Might be fun to start there since it's very straightforward. Ours is straightforward. Debottling activation directly. So, did USAID have that? They did. That was the Sesame Street thing. So that's not a direct correlation. I thought about that, but no. And as a list,
Never look when you can leap. Hey,
bro, this is just. Epstein got a list of the world leaders he could meet. Insane how he had access to literally anyone he wanted. Jeffrey, please come by. You may have private time with these people. Your security clearance is approved.
Let's stop here.
That's amazing. South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, UAE, Qatar, Portugal, Pakistan, Nigeria, Morocco, Luxembourg, Lebanon, Kuwait, Egypt, Bahrain.
Older.
What? How can this possibly be real? He's the anti. Yes, He's him. Yeah. This was actually the main character. And what do you guys think at this point the probability is that Jeffrey Epstein was aware of or had something to do with 9/11? Like, really? Like, where's the actual percentage here? Because, like, I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, bro,
what is this place?
I don't know what to think. I really don't.
I'll check it out.
Like, it's 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, there's gotta be something. He knew what was going on.
Power's still running down here.
Every government works with Epstein as a middleman. Yeah. Like, he was just. I don't even know what to say. Really? How did we catch him? How did he fuck up? I don't know. That's the question, right? How did somebody like this get got? So, let me see if I can find a few more of these. Okay, so here's another one. I wish this one was not redacted. You ruined it? Just tell the police. You wasted a month on me. I gave you a lot of information. You're the most miserly person. I was a member of the police. I was fired for stealing police information. Right now, I have friends in the police and the FBI who give me secret information. My daughter is being treated for $25,000. It's not a lot of money for you, but it solves my problem. I also gave you information that could save your life and that of your family. Do you think that they will let it go? Haha, I see the day when you'll regret it. The purpose in threatening was to find out what information you have. They don't warn you in advance that they want to kill you. Their only goal was to create fear. They will kill you the day you forget this story, I'm sure. I have at least 20 years of work experience in these cases. What the fuck? No one understood why Blank and Jeffrey and the others died. Some of them were not even found. Who's this? Nobody knows.
I came as soon as I could, Master Creed.
I'm just looking at even more of this.
I'm sorry it has come to this.
Will it be a complete memory purge?
No.
Wait, whoa. In an email CC'd to Jeffrey Epstein in June 20th, Martin Nowak, an Austrian-born professor of mathematics and biology and close confidant of Epstein, said to a redacted individual that it is believed that to be Seth Lloyd, a quantum information scientist and professor of Massachusetts. We should explore the biological consequences of time. We should explore the biological consequences of time travel. It would be amusing to calculate the rate of evolution of a population or a mutant that can travel through time. CC Jeffrey Epstein.
Master Creed, you are aware the Republic is issuing
Jeffrey Epstein didn't die, he went home?
I am. That is why I have a very important task for you, Z.
Oh my god.
Take this.
This is... what the fuck? Mark, I have no doubt that you're a partner in your brother's case and you should go to prison. You know you cannot escape from me. You know that I can determine your crime. I do not want to bother you. I'm looking for my money. Give me $10,000 so I cannot text you again. Mark, and I'm an IRGC informant. I told you before, I got a master's degree from the military university affiliated with the IRGC. Suffice it to say that you know Trump had sex with a girl under the age of 18 on your brother's island. Trump has assassinated an IRGC commander. They hate Trump. If I tell them that they can expose Trump through you, then it's not just a matter of hacking information. Even your life will be in danger. I can send you the membership card in the IRGC and the secret Telegram chat to use. What the fuck? So this is Iran. And now Trump's attacking Iran. Look at this. Oh my fucking god. So we've got even more of this here too. Here's Epstein after being told he has permission to kill an unidentified man. Yep, there we go. And he is apparently with Olga. He lied to you and me. No one will lie to you and get away from it. From me. No one. Whoops is correct. Oh my god. Yeah, whoops, wait, so he killed the wrong guy? What the fuck? Did Mary Kennedy change her mind about hanging herself? In shocking evidence revealed in her autopsy report, the estranged wife of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., had her fingers between her neck and her noose when she was found dead in May. What the fuck?
Pleasure to meet you both.
Oh my god.
Would be most appreciated.
Trump trying to cover it up? Maybe, dude. This is RFK. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? This is brutal. I don't even know what to think about all of this. Go back to the second picture, read the bottom. Mary Kennedy found dead in her backyard. From Jeffrey Epstein. Whoops.
Jedi. Or am I thinking the receptor's completely shot?
Not completely, Z. I'm a Jedi, all right.
But you're not even wearing the proper robes.
Poncho guy.
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say. This is unreal. Can we have a break? This is nuts. Everything goes back to him. What the fuck? Yeah. Every single thing, somehow this guy is tied in with it. What a way to end January. I know, right? How much of this is true? We already have a clear redaction of retarded info, so what's real and what isn't. I think the IRGC email, like, so basically, the random email tips that people get, like, you know, for example, like, this is just a random Like, there are a lot of messages that are sent as, like, you know, informant messages for whatever reason. I don't really think that that's really worth looking at. But these are emails before, you know, between Jeffrey Epstein. Like, so there's information about, for example, like Epstein as regards to him and also other people's messages, right? People sent fake stuff on purpose. Do you believe he was a Mossad agent?
Them.
It's hard not to. Epstein, oh, here we go. Here's the answer. Epstein worked with Mossad in connection with assassination in Dubai. An email sent from Sultan Ahmed bin Salman, Emirati businessman, to Jeffrey Epstein in February 2010 implies that Epstein had a hand in the Mossad operation in January 18, 2010, where an elite Israeli squad arrived in Dubai to kill a high-ranking member of Hamas. Dear Jeffrey, I'm attaching some media regarding the Israeli operation in Dubai. I will call you around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. What happened doesn't help anyone.
Thank you, face to face.
Man. I don't even know what to say.
Thank you.
This dude is behind everything, yes. What the fuck is this? What's Mossad? Mossad is the Israeli intelligence agency. A lot of people might not know that. No, it's not a stupid question at all. I think it makes sense. So,
mind if I take a look?
Oh my fucking god.
I must admit, I am in need of repair.
I'm just reading some more of these here.
So Z.
Wow.
Stanley.
Okay, we've got even more of this.
Hidden within the code office. It's home. To a Jedi temple.
Emails released from the Epstein files show Jeffrey Epstein conducting business in 2016 with Emmanuel Macron. Sent from an Edamary, described Macron allegedly seeking Epstein's help with governance and public relations after Macron had already become the French president.
It's this. Was it that?
Oh my god. To Jeffrey Epstein had a nice conversation with French Minister of Economy, Mr. Macron, regarding our business in France.
Now I see where we are. A meditation
oh my
chamber.
god.
Master Creed designed these to train Jedi.
This email originated outside of Warner Brothers. Tom Pritzker would like a direct contact with someone in the Macron admin. Is this doable? Yes, I think so. I will ask my father in return to you. From Macron, I believe we need to rethink and rebuild and reinvent governance and format international institutions, commitments, and relationships between public and private stakeholders and socioeconomic instruments to better address these challenges. And this is from Jeffrey Epstein. And it was like, what socioeconomic innovations would you support to promote?
Could have been down here forever.
Oh my god. Well, who connected Macron with Epstein? I have no idea. He was an excellent accountant.
That planet you mentioned.
Yeah, it seems that way. At no point, no one can be charged or arrested due to relations with Epstein. He's too well connected. I mean, yeah, everybody knows this guy. I mean, like, he's Macron's most obvious pedophile of all time. Sure. How powerful was Epstein? My God. As I said, generational levels of motion. This is insane. Like, how is it that, like, this is just some guy, and he was, like, one of the most powerful people in the entire world. How did it start, honestly? I don't know. Probably 50 fucking years ago. Yeah. Like, can you believe that all this started out with Jeffrey Epstein playing World of Warcraft? Because that's how I got involved in this in the beginning. Is we were looking at Jeffrey Epstein playing WoW.
Don't worry. You're not alone.
Holy shit, man.
I'll help you get back.
The banking system? Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. This is just unbelievable. He expanded his portfolio? Yeah, I bet he did. Do you think Jeffrey bought gold in WoW? If he got far enough, I bet he did, yeah. And, yeah, oh, he got banned on Xbox. Yeah, he got banned on Xbox Live. And that's it. Can we found his Wowhead account? I don't know if he had one of those. But does that actually mean a coded message? I don't know what it means, honestly. I have no idea. So, yeah, it's just insane. Nassim Talib on Twitter says the Epstein was a fraud. Some people in Wall Street in the comments confirm. They say Epstein was a fraud. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to say.
I'm a friend of Cal Kestis.
hell, what's it? Look, I told you, buddy, you're in the wrong cantina. I don't know
Wow.
anybody named
But
Cal.
watch him jump last hour. Before becoming president of France,
Found the gyro.
Emmanuel Macron worked as an investment banker at Rothschild.
Good to see you, Cal.
Really, is that right? And Gus the
on
Warlock,
course.
for sure, you've raged at Epstein. Yeah, he was Gus the Warlock. Maybe
Oh,
you're right.
all right.
He was the cold seller.
Unfortunately,
you know
I don't think I
Steve
have
Bannon,
another
the guy that was
bad
interviewing him, actually was. That's what's
Another
even
one?
funnier about that. All right,
Cal,
one more
you have a
Epstein
very
one.
bad habit
One
of
more.
picking up strays.
I am the
Now he's involved with the Vatican.
To the Jedi Order.
Oh, I take it you haven't broken the
Yeah.
news yet.
She was trapped
There it
underground.
is.
Never
From
seen this
Jeffrey
design
Epstein.
before. This droid almost looks
Yeah,
like an antique.
of course, right?
Did you
I
find
just,
anything
I
down
knew
there
it.
worth credits?
And of course he is. Yep, 100%. No surprise there. So let's read this right here. Oops, let me go ahead, open the link in a new tab. There we go. The most important change in the Vatican may not be Pope Benedict's sudden retirement, but the change in leadership at the Institute for Works and Religion, the Vatican's bank. Because of the Vatican's status as a sovereign country, it's exempt from transparency rules of not only Italy but the European Union. This status allows its elite clients to evade any scrutiny for their money transfers. Last May, Vatican Bank President Ettore Gotti Fashidi was fired after Italian authorities opened an investigation into a far-flung bribery scheme where he was allegedly involved.
Yeah, but first, I gotta fix the
I
mess
just
before
do.
the raiders snatch it.
Oh,
The
that's what you
47
Watch your
dossiers,
back while you
including
make the repairs.
compromising about internal enemies
Is he as
in the
tough as he
Vatican, was
looks?
found in
Next
search
to
of his
Seer,
home.
he's the
They
best
had
marksman I've
instructions
ever
on how they were used in case something
We'll take care
happened
of
to
the
them.
mess.
I'll go
Detectives
see what's
intercepted
enforced.
calls further revealed that his concern was that he would be assassinated because he knew the Vatican's secrets. By late 2012, he was cooperating with the ongoing
Z.
Italian investigation. It was at this point that the all-powerful College of Cardinals, in one of its last acts of the Benedict papacy, appointed German lawyer Ernst von Friedrich as the president of the bank. This came as the extraordinary resignation
Now,
of
I'm
Pope
gonna
Benedict.
lock up the saloon so the raiders don't trash it. Use the back door, would you?
Oh, man. Does this guy know everything? I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just, this is crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, he is an intel agent? I guess so. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Who is this guy? I'm hollow at this point, dude. It's just unreal. Everybody is involved. Vatican is laundering money for the Italian mafia for decades. Even the Pope can't do shit in Vatican Bank. I didn't even know anything about this. Yes, what the fuck is going on? And there's no way he's dead. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. It's just fucking unreal. Like, time travel maybe? Maybe you're right. We're all red-pilled now? Dude, some of the stuff that's going on with this is just unreal. Is this from a trusted source? It was literally an email from Jeffrey Epstein himself. So I don't know. Vatican's were selling Nazis guns in World War II are covering it up. I'm pretty sure they made bank after that. Yeah, and wow. Is this all Obama's fault? I think it might be. Yeah, this is probably Obama. And wow. It's just and like Fuda porn and it's Jesus, man. This guy's just out of his fucking mind. And I don't even know what to say. This man was on some Matrix Agent Smith level shit. I'd say more like the architect. I mean, he was the one that was in charge of all this stuff. Like, it's all these world leaders are coming to this guy and like just talking to him just like nothing. I mean, like, I don't even get this. Yeah, this is honestly one of the most important streams you've had. I mean, again, and also, by the way, all of the pussy boys, all of the crying hoes that were mad that I didn't talk yesterday about the Epstein files, you better be fucking happy now. You better be happy about this, because you got what you fucking wanted. I said I was gonna do it, I did. This iceberg is so big it could sink the Titanic. Do you think he's the only big bad? I mean, is it possible for somebody to have more motion than this? Like, I don't think it is.
All right, let's go.
Went for it on fourth, changed the whole game.
I know. Give me something smart to say.
Go with the parlay.
Yeah, totally. I've got some action on the game too. You're asking.
Wait, really? I think I'm fucked.
That's the gate
New
Z told
customers
us
bet
about.
$5, get $300 in bonus bet if your bet wins. The crown is
No
yours.
cover. You heading to the cantina anytime soon?
Probably.
I dare you to put a restraining bolt on Monk.
Why would I do that?
Because he won't serve me anymore. Hab, schmab, I'll give him credits when I got credits.
So I wasn't here for the live event. Real life kicked in hard on Sunday, and I was unable to stream and catch up and react to things, even though I really wanted to. But the Tekken World Tour Finals went down, and as expected, we got a pretty substantial look at Season 3. While I have not seen the entirety of that event or situation, I think I've seen the 4 characters that are supposed to be in the Season Pass. I think so. Roger is definitely one of them, and so is Jim. I mean, Bob, I think. And I actually do not know the totality of all of them, but there is 2 more. It's like, I think that was a new one that was just passing my way whenever I was there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up
That's where the roller nearly
I think whenever we're about to like see with this announcement and stuff like that, how things are going to go.
Maybe we'll check
Most of this is going to be a direct apology for Season 2. So I don't know how you do that with characters without there being like a guest character. Because if there was a guest character, we would have known this by now. So I'm going to shut up. This is the last time Harada will represent Tekken, by the way. Literally the GOAT.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, take a look. You'll find the finest components and sundries this side of the outer rim. Now that's a Doma Dendron.
I'm going to shout out Harada again.
Hear that, buddy?
He was the dude that introduced Soul Calibur 6. Like, just to give Harada credit, Chad, he was the one that even allowed Soul Calibur to continue existing into Soul Calibur 6. I get it, it didn't have a ton of budget and stuff like that because he isn't the highest executive over there. He only manages the Tekken team, right? Soul Calibur is directly a Bandai Namco thing, so he doesn't have that much sway, but he was able to get some stuff done to allow that to happen. So all I gotta say, as a longtime Tekken fan and a lifelong Soul Calibur fan, this dude is gonna be missed so hard it's insane.
Thank you so much for the past 30 years or 31 years, whatever. Thank you. By the way, it's kind of funny because I've already left Bandai Namco, right? But I still have one last announcement video for you guys. Are you ready?
And just as a reference, there's no other person in the fighting game industry that was as influential and as involved with their franchise outside of Ed Boon. Ed is now the last person. Like, no kidding. He's like the last one that's still on board, still connected to Mortal Kombat in some way. Harada has been directly attached to Tekken for an astronomical amount of time. He brought back the meme.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and so that's it. Let's roll the trailer.
Murray looks tired. You would too if you had to deal with Tekken fans. Okay. Okay. March? Oh. Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Oh my god, it's literally the Season 2 apology tour. A fresh start. Go, that's what Rank Match Reset. I have to go back. They showed things in there that were difficult to comprehend. May? Oh, it's a TWT. May? So EVO Japan is the first big TWT. Yeah. I have a little bit more time to rank up. That's what that means.
Just a little bit.
I first discovered my love for music at a very young age. I've always dreamed of this. I don't have like one day that I'm like, oh, this is the day when it started. I've always felt like it's a part of me and a part of who I am and a part of who I want to be and what I want to do in life. So this dream has started since I was born, I would say. When people hear my name, I want them to connect with who I am through my music. I like to be very genuine in the way that I speak, the way that I write, the way that I interpret my music, and I want them to get to know me a little more.
SRP is a not-for-profit utility. But what does that mean for you? It means having lower energy costs, money-saving programs, and the most reliable power in the Southwest. As a not-for-profit, SRP prioritizes power, water, and you. Find savings, reliability, and more at srp.net/value.
Bob's not from Japan.
Bro, it's just Tekken 7 DLC 2? My god, man. So much Tekken 7 DLC is just DLC again in Tekken 8. That's crazy. That's crazy. She looks like a Naraka character. she just looks like a Naraka character, dude. Wow. That is outside of the traditional design philosophy. That's for sure.
And he's a bastard. He's I don't want to go on record saying that West
completely legally. Thank you very much.
I used to be horrified of this guy. Because
Bro, okay, so basically, this is Tectone talking about, WestJet and basically Mizkif, and, WestJet recently just dropped a new video on Mizkif, and Mizkif, Bro, like, I hate this new arc of Miz, dude. This new arc of Miz is so freaking cringe. He's acting like a villain. He thinks that everyone hates him. Like, dude, they just play Mario Kart, man. Like, just literally go play Donkey Kong, okay? Go play Donkey Kong. Go have the big giant door, little bro, okay? And actually do something productive instead of trying to ruin or try to expose people. Like you're the worst person to try to expose Tectone. You just are. You're the worst person to do it because, don't you what about your court case?
Take your time.
Yes.
I ain't going anywhere.
What about your court case?
That's one of my favorites.
No one wants to say that.
so
Take care of yourself,
you're
will you?
never going to beat him in any argument. You're still on your own.
Alright, come on, let's get to the video, bro.
Not just day for the unemployed. Mizkif is angry at him. The greatest photo of Mizkif I've ever seen. Bro, say what you want about Mizkif. Bro, those lips gotta be able to do some crazy shit. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, what the freak, man? Okay. Let's get to the latter part, man. Let's get to the latter part.
Anybody who has eyes. Mizkif is trying so hard. I'm 32, by the way.
Yep.
Mizkif is trying so hard to deflect and distract from his own issues so bad.
Yep.
It's hilarious. And you know what the crazy thing is? It actually worked for a little bit. It worked for like 2-3 days. Wait a minute.
Yeah, literally.
Mizkif is cooking. And then they realized, oh wait, everybody who was supporting it was fucking retarded. Legitimate. Miz has become a little bit obsessed with me.
Yeah, he has, because he's literally deflecting and trying to bro, first off, Miz is trying to drama farm, my opinion. Alright, first off, Miz is trying to drama farm. Second of all, Miz is literally trying to deflect from his own issues. We know what's going on behind the scenes, Miz. We know that. Come on, man. We know what's going on behind the scenes, first off, bro. And he wants to put other people down. That's literally his whole thing. Miz wants to put other people down, and he just cannot accept the fact that other people are not, like other people are not going down like you are, dude. I'm sorry. So, dude, like, my opinion, I think Miz should just play Mario, play Donkey Kong, get back to the happy news that we all, like, actually liked. Instead of this, like, villain Miz, where you're, like, mad and you gamble and you're a king and you're, like, mad at everyone and you're talking about how horrible a person this guy is. That guy, how stupid he is. Like, dude, like, Miz, like, first of all, you're not that smart, bro. Okay, you're not so smart. Second of all, dude, like, you really have issues, too. Miz just ignoring his issues, drama farming, and literally won't play Mario. Like, dude, just go play Mario. Dude, just go find another friend. Just go, like, bro, it's not that hard, man. Just go find another friend to talk to. Do some normal content, bro. I'm sorry, man. Just play Mario, dude. Play Donkey Kong. Play, like, dude, go on, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, one of my proudest achievements, I can't believe he actually said this while live, but I'm pretty sure I have the clip bookmarked somewhere. Miskip said that I am personally responsible for ruining his life. First of all, thank you. You make me blush. I also came. Second of all, no, I fucking did it, man. The reality is, and I've said this multiple times, the only person who ruined your life is you.
Another sim.
Lowering expectations. This whole situation is a pot calling the kettle black. You need to get a grip. You need to lock the fuck in, and you need to just work on yourself. It doesn't matter how many people that you have in the Discord,
What?
and you pay them to harass me.
When you're dead? Yeah.
Go after my friends. It doesn't matter that I have documented proof that you worked with Micro PA and Dennis. I've seen all of this shit. I've seen all of it.
Oh my gosh, he has proof. He literally has proof. He has DMs too. Now, if guys are aware, Miz tried exposing Tectone of Viewbody, which is literally Miz Kid Viewbody. Like, come on, like, everybody does it, bro. Okay, like, we all know FaZe does it. We all know what should do it. So it's like, oh yeah, he bought it like 1,000 views. It's not going to change much for Tectone. Nah, just 1,000 views. Just an extra 1,000.
More than 18 years old. Like Michael, you're taking us on that. During the business, my policy back I lowered my A1C and I saw a noticeable weight loss.
Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family have NPC, NEN2, or is allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Procedures are nursing, pregnant, or planned to be. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas, gallbladder or severe stomach problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking the sulfonylurea or insulin may raise low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. There's only one Ozempic. Talk to your healthcare professional.
Tectone now is what, 30,000, 20,000? What's 11,000 gonna do? Come on, this is ridiculous. You know it is.
I see the fact that you also, Ubot, I see the fact that you also pay people to get positive PR posts on you because your on therapy so fucking bad, it's ridiculous.
Let's trade it at Doma's shop.
He said you got nothing. All the millions, you got nothing. That's bars. That's freaking bars. That's bars. Y'all might say I'm wrong with this. It's like, I was a Biz Kid fan. I was a Biz Kid, or used to be a Biz Kid fan. Until I realized, man, this guy doesn't even play Mario anymore. This guy doesn't even play Mario. This guy literally doesn't even play Mario. This guy doesn't even play WoW with Addison Gold and Emily. He doesn't even play WoW. He doesn't even play the nerdy games anymore. Like an IRL. He's trying to like become like an IRL famous guy in LA. Everything's trying to like become like this like cloud gamer. Where he like invites girls from IG to his house to like, you know, like dude, like.
That's right.
Just the news that we all be. Be the dork playing Donkey Kong. And like these rooms are. If you walk outside your house and people don't know you, little bro, you're not cool. You just accept that. You play Donkey Kong, you wear Donkey Kong shirts. No, you don't, because you get played. You have this like fake you're like a man now. Now you can't play Mario.
It doesn't matter. Because these things you have don't matter. We're all
Let's go. Let's move it on. I will not yield to you. Take that. Slippery.
Can I get a sim BD?
Okay.
Here we go.
Very important.
Facts. Bro, Texas.
You Ray should be out here somewhere. Only way forward is to cut through.
Bars.
Catch that too, BD. We're not alone out here.
Male Epstein victim
like
allegedly raped by President Bush.
Let me see what
this
I can
is
do.
the first Bush, not the second Bush. Witnessed a baby being dismembered. Isn't that cute? Let's go ahead and read this. So here we go. I'd like to add a few other points to this photo by my purported victim. While on his yacht, he witnessed an African-American male having sex with white blonde females, all of whom were bleeding during intercourse. He was a victim of the type of ritualistic sacrifice in which feet were cut off with a scimitar.
We can trade this at Doma's shop.
Scarring. On the yacht, he witnessed babies being dismembered, their intestines removed, and individuals eating the feces from their intestines. He was also raped by George Bush I.
Good to go, BD. Let's try that again.
I'm just reading it, guys. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading it. There ain't no way this is real. I mean, it might not be real. I don't think it's right. Like, I mean, again, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. But damn, this is going to require some fucking astronomical evidence. Oh my God. Yes. Why are you laughing? Because it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. That's why. Oh my God. And so anyway, victim disclosed that he was being escorted to the FBI building by Michael Bohr, who's the creator of True Pundit, described the multiple sources as conspiracy-driven news websites that attempts to paint the FBI in a bad light. Bohr has a criminal record as a result of the FBI investigation. Let me know if you want to discuss the former FBI agent that called into this head office. Oh my fucking god. So it goes even farther than this. Alright. Wow, this is gonna be crazy. Let's go. Anyone who believes the anonymous tip line also believes the world is flat? Yeah, that's true. And all of these are anonymous tips. They're not substantiated. It doesn't mean anything is real. But here we go. On Tuesday, August 27, 2019, myself and SA conducted an interview of a purported victim of Jeffrey Epstein as per referral by a former FBI SA and journalist Michael Moore. Oh, not the filmmaker. Oh, okay. The 400 hours the male identified as one arrived at the C-20 office, stated he was unemployed and resides with his mother and her unemployed, morbidly obese boyfriend. Stated he has ingested hallucinogenic mushrooms as well as other illicit substances in the past and currently smokes marijuana. Reported being raped by his great uncle since the age of 5 years old until 22. Described, you know what this is like? This is like a cutscene in Diablo 2. Really? Holy shit! Oh god! What the? It's worse. Yes! It's even worse! Vomit? No, it gets worse. Get right with it. Describes meeting Epstein at a yacht club in who knows where. Of his relatives or members, first at age 5 and later at age 8. States he was raped, sodomized by Epstein in 2000 on a large yacht, 9 out of I don't know how many, as well as by former President William J. Clintonian. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. States that the current president, Trump, along with his wife Melania, were present during the yacht club. Trump, not married to his current spouse, Melania, until 2005, reports while being raped by Epstein and Clinton that he was in heavy drug-induced state. Stated that all above incidents were recovered repressed memories until he began therapy in 2016 appropriately. Offered no supporting or corroborating evidence or witnesses that could be contacted. Appeared to me emotionally unbalanced and intoxicated. At this time, it is not recommended that any investigative sources be excluded concerning this claim. So, recovered memories? Well, yeah. I mean, this is, dude, eating the oh my god, this is just deranged, isn't it? Yeah, this crazy bullshit spoils the stuff that may or may not be real and it harms the real victims. Yeah, but how are we supposed to know what's real? Yeah, I mean, this is it. I mean, like, I didn't, thanks, I didn't realize Bush raped him too. Okay, he has more to tell us too, he said. Thanks. I didn't realize, oh, the president raped him too? Okay. Got it. Yeah, sure. So basically, this is what my mom always believed.
That did the trick?
There is an initiation ritual into the leadership class of the world. And inside of the initiation ritual, you would have to do something that is like just so like insanely like perverted, perverse, evil, deranged, and awful that you would do 2 things. The first thing would be that you would have blackmail on you that would totally destroy your life with no chance of ever recovering it. So they can control you, and you have to operate within their best interest. That's number 1. And number 2, it is the basically the reputation of anything other than hedonistic Luciferian desires. So it is the reputation of religion, a higher power, or anything like that. And it's done not necessarily, it's like, because you gotta remember, like, Satanism and Luciferianism, these are like 2 branches maybe of the same tree, but they're not the same branch. It's different. And so whenever you're talking about this is more about the, you know, obviously, like, yeah, the Illuminati, keep in mind, like, what is even the word? Look at the etymology of the word Illuminati. And it's not the same at all exactly. And so this is, no, there's a lot to, like, y'all don't understand, like, I don't talk about this stuff a lot.
I'm a friend.
But I really,
Mother of moons, that's
I mean, y'all think I've spent 25 years on the internet for nothing?
Came to see that incredible High Republic structure.
Y'all think I've just been looking at
expect to have to fight off beasts with my field journal. Sorry,
not
rambling.
evil,
Bad
just
habit.
powerful.
I'm
I mean,
Toa,
it's
by the way.
Lightbringer, right? There's
Cal.
the Lucius
This is
Trust,
BD1.
like
Vampire's not gonna be
Luciferianism,
happy to
and
find
then
you out
again,
here.
like it goes into
Why
like
don't you head
the
back to the
fucking
Reach?
the dollar
I think I
bill
will
and
take you up
everything.
on
This
that.
is like a huge conspiracy. I'm not even saying that I believe this, but I'm saying that this is the pieces that they put together, right? So yeah, do you believe in the Satanism shit, or does it only matter if they do? Do I believe in it? I think Satanism is a lot kind of like Scientology, where it's an ideology that's built around like metaphysical kind of, I'm trying to think like the word for it, like metaphysical philosophy, and not necessarily like a belief system. I know that they have a Zulu and there's, obviously Satan, but like it's mainly a metaphysical philosophy that's different. Like Anton LaVey, who's the other guy? Aleister Crowley, like these guys, like they were religious and but it was more than religious, it was a cult, right? Because like you gotta remember, like these guys were part of the Golden Dawn. The Golden Dawn. This was a group that I think it was Anton LaVey joined. It could have been Aleister. It was Aleister Crowley joined whenever he went to Oxford as well. And no, this goes. It's very, 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 very deep. And yeah. And again, Golden Order. Look at the the etymology of that. There's a lot of this, right? And so, yeah, dude, this can't be real. Well, I don't think. Listen, guys, I'm not saying that it's real, but I am saying that if it is real, there is like if you think of like a 200 piece puzzle, and there's 195 pieces on there, this is piece 196. It is. It is. This fits perfectly inside of every other conspiracy. The 4chan founder Moot is on the Epstein files. Look at this. Last night in San Francisco, I met some interesting people. There is a cool guy, kid, that you should meet. Christopher Poole. He is only 23. Read his bio. So, Christopher Poole is the creator of 4chan. Yes. So he met Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my God. And then here we go here. This is the big one, guys. This is the big one.
What do you say, buddy?
Oh.
Up for a little detour?
This is the subreddit that a lot of people are on this subreddit. And those people, I'll say this. If you want to get an alternative view on politics, go to polls. You're going to hear things there you don't hear anywhere else. You don't hear anybody else talking about shit on there. It's a subreddit? Sorry, I'm too Reddit brain. That's like a...
Welcome, Jedi.
Honestly, I feel like that's like I basically just called it a slur.
The path we must...
calling a board a subreddit is actually basically a slur. Oh man, that's bad. And so anyway, it's embarrassing. Yeah, they hate me now. Does Poll hate me now? I don't know. Should I go on Poll on stream? Should I do that? What do you think, guys? And so anyway, this is in October the 10th to 23rd, 2011. So 3 days after Jeffrey Epstein, he's great. I have no idea who he is when we met. We talked almost an hour nonstop. He will be a friend. FYI, he is one of the greatest hackers. So, how did you like Moot? He is very sensitive, so be gentle. Oh my fucking God. So anyway, all this has happened 3 days after Moot met with Jeffrey Epstein. Poll was launched. Key people rate 8. That's a little bit of a... What the fuck are we talking about here? Oh my God. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, that's normal over there, though. That's normal. And so, yes, so it was launched 3 days after. And it goes in, so Moot relaunched Poll on possibly the same day he met Jeffrey
something is behind the abyss.
And
that's right.
Continued to meet with him and co afterwards.
Well,
so
I hope
here's
it's worth
really
all this
crazy.
effort.
It gets even better than this. Many people might have forgotten this. Many years ago, there was a leak that showed the amount of people that, let's see here, Poll's archive stats, adding Israel to the top and posting it here as a database leak. Oh, is it not true? Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. It's not true. No, it's gotta be true. It's too good to be true. Look, it can't be all. Because Israel was, it's fake? No, this conspiracy was promised to me 3,000 years ago. Fuck! Fuck! Oh my god! Why would they do this? This is so annoying! Beware of substantiated claims, well that's why I look into it. That's why I do it. And we are doing fact-checking in real time, okay? That's why we get shit wrong. And Poll was a psyop created by a Mossad agent to increase the influence of a dying Republican Party and then have a stranglehold on the American government. Wow fares Israel. Yeah, there it is again. Creator and owner of 4chan Chris Poole was in contact with Epstein. Hackers revealed that half of the votes ever on Poll were from Israeli IP addresses. There it is, gentlemen. I don't have the theme song, queued up, but, we could play it. Poll was created by Mossad, but they couldn't control the narrative? Maybe. Yeah, it's like, Poll being created by Mossad is the same thing like Yakub creating white people. It's pretty much the same issue. Because, so Mossad creates Poll in order to create, a right-wing contingency group, and then Poll, over time, just begins to decide that Jews are actually, actually the bad guys, and they're actually the ones that are the problem with everything. And it's the same thing that happened with Yakub, is that in Africa, Yakub made white people in a fucking laboratory, and then, everything was fine, but then they just started going haywire, and now the white people are causing all the problems, and they turned against them. Yeah, they bite the hands that feeds, exactly. And I don't believe that's true.
Dead end?
What are you, gay?
What's the point of this?
What are you, some kind of gay?
No,
is that it? You don't think it's true?
Can't
is that
figure
right?
this out.
Poll was a psyop. Pizzagate was real. Epstein is an anon. Gillisane was a Reddit supermod. What the fuck is this shit, bro? Can you imagine, going back in time and telling somebody in 2016, what was Pizzagate again? Okay, so Pizzagate, a lot of people might have forgotten about Pizzagate. So Pizzagate was a pizza shop that was in I forgot where it was. And it was a guy that was involved with Hillary Clinton. His name is John Podesta. And John Podesta, there was a lot of people that, and this is something, I almost don't want to say this, but it's just the truth, is that a lot of people use pizza as a euphemism for any sort of porn involving minors, right? Because CP is cheese pizza, and it's also child pornography. That's the reason why. And so, I'm just going to say it, right? Just say it. That's what it is. So that way, if you see people saying that, if you see people saying cheese pizza,
the question is,
not porn,
how will we overcome it?
That's what I'm saying, right? That's it. And so I can't hear anything. Yes, white sauce pizza.
I hear you,
crazy
BD.
lore. Yeah.
Let's see.
And so again, my mom was totally fucking all researching this, looking into it. She believed everything about Pizzagate. She thought all this stuff was real. And as I said earlier, if there is one thing, I have missed my mom recently more than any other time, and it's not because I'm nostalgic. It's because all of her conspiracy theories are coming true. They're all coming true. Like fucking COVID being fake, the election potentially being stolen, Pizzagate being real, it's just everything. Fucking everything. She was sitting there, my mom, in 2020, was sitting there on 4chan, listening to Nick Fuentes, and fucking watching Alex Jones videos all day. All day. She was in there right on the ground floor. Yep, and she was there smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, on oxygen, eating chocolate in handfuls, eating Taco Bell, chugging Pepsis, watching Ancient Aliens, and getting involved in conspiracy theories. 70 years old. That's it. Living like a champ she was, bro. She was a good way to go out. She did. And the thing is, she went out, overall, right? I mean, she never compromised. She never was compromised. And let me tell you something. It's a lot funnier now, because back then, it ruined my life. But looking back on it, it's fucking funny. It really is. And your father's a lucky man? Yeah. Anyway, Cigarette sounds like college for me, minus the O2. Yeah, sure. And did she predict Trump potentially bullying Bill Clinton? She thought that basically a lot of the people that were involved were, they would have to do some sort of act in order to, basically, this is her belief, is that, Jesus Christ, I should have written a lot of these down. I recorded her explaining some of her conspiracy theories, but like, I don't think you guys can understand this. Let me see if I have an image here that I can just show you guys. This might take me a couple of minutes, I apologize. But where is the image here? I'm trying to see if I can find one. And what I'm looking for is an image of my garage. And you'll know why whenever I show you. Because the amount of books that we have in our house, I would assume that we have 1,000 books in this house. I am not even kidding you. And she read about 950 of them. So this is all she did. Is this it? No, that's not it. God damn, there's so many fucking stupid photos I have in here. And, yeah, I have no idea where the hell this is. I might not be able to find it. Give me just a little bit longer. And if I can't, then I can't. This counts as, yeah, that's a library? Yeah, it was basically, okay, I did actually somehow find the photo. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so let me just make sure there's nothing that's problematic on here. I just wanted to I want to make sure that the 5 issues that she had at Mein Kampf weren't on the image here, obviously. So let me go back. I'll show you, and I did find the image, and I can show it to you right now. Give me 1 second. I'm just kidding. It's 10. Okay. So this is what we this is what we had growing up, right? And where is it? Okay.
Stem
Sorry
canister.
about the image being small.
That'll prove useful.
Is this all good? Yeah, it is. Okay. I just screenshotted it, so it's not great. This is just simply one bookcase. And for context, that's a ladder. Yeah. Holy, and this is, by the way, there's like 4 of these in the house. Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of books. It is. That's a lot of books. And that's actually also after we had to get rid of a lot of them, too.
Back to it.
So whenever she would explain things, you gotta understand, like, this is all she would do. Like, you think about it, she would just get high, play World of Warcraft, and read about conspiracy theories. And if you think about it, you know, Bruce Lee once said that he doesn't fear the man who knows how to do 1,000 punches or 10,000 punches, but he does fear the man who's done one punch 10,000 times. Imagine somebody that spends 50 years doing this.
Another data disk.
It's nuts, man. I mean, nowadays, all conspiracy theories linked to the bullshit with Israel, they sure do. And, yeah, there it is. That describes me. It shows in Bill Cooper and Jordan Maxwell? Probably, yeah.
It's okay, BD.
And,
we'll find another way.
Price for the spell books? Yeah, sure, right? Have a stream going through every single book. Well, anyway, every single conspiracy has turned out to be true. I don't even know what to say. I don't. And so anyway, what did I tell you guys? For years, I said the culture war stuff was manufactured by the capitalist class. And also, by the way, I said many times that I thought Occupy Wall Street was the closest thing that we had ever came to having class consciousness, right? And because of that, all of the elites panicked, and they injected the Democrat Party and all of politics with identity politics to keep people infighting about, oh, but you're gay? I'm black. Oh, what are you? I don't know what I am. Oh, that's special. And that's it, and transgender and everything else, because it was always a thing, but it got dialed way up after 2010, didn't it? It sure did. So we have right here, when did Occupy Wall Street really happen? From September 17th to November 2011. Jeffrey Epstein talks to Christopher Poole in the middle of Occupy Wall Street in October. And then, during Occupy Wall Street, Cole is born. Gentlemen, my conspiracy theory that I invented out of nothing is true. This is another point on the graph, and it's drawing the same line. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. I'm feeling really good. Oh, sounds like a Mossad operation. It is, and I feel like it's so fucking obvious, man. I see this, and it's so obvious. Poe used to be a spinoff of New, which came out as /N. /N probably means something different now, doesn't it? And the lizards are watching. I know that. And so there's a lot of data Tim Pool has on the Occupy Wall Street movement. Sure, the Democrats took a liking to the AstroTurf culture war. Someone tell them? They all did. Everybody did. And so they injected everything. Politics is identity politics. Everything is identity politics now. Wait, I'm confused. So basically, all right, let me take a step back. I'm going to tell you what I believe. This is what I think happened. I think that everything leading up to, because in 2000, we had movies like Rush Hour. We had everybody making jokes about being gay. We had people not really giving a shit as much about being gay. You know, you could call people the N-word. You could use the F-word. Nobody cared about what anybody was saying. None of it really mattered. And then we had the absolute pinnacle fucking, canon moment of Tropic Thunder. And Tropic Thunder was the point where nobody gave a shit about anything anymore. You had people making jokes about being gay. You had people wearing blackface. You had people making jokes about being fat. Everything, right? It was the golden age. Everything was amazing. All of the identity problems in America still existed, but they were receding. And it was obvious that they were receding, and everybody could see that. Fast forward to 2 or 3 years later. Tropic Thunder came out 2008, 2009. And then this is after the, because you had 9/11 originally, right? And, this was happening in the 90s too, keep in mind. Is that in the 90s, everybody was getting along, everything was good. The 80s into the 90s, people were being very, part of, everybody was the same. And then 9/11 happens, all the Arabs are bad, all Muslims are bad, and, you're going right back to, anybody brown is bad. And so then that recovered, right? And by the end of the 2010, a lot of that was a joke at this point, right? You had jokes about it, but people weren't really doing it seriously anymore. And so anyway, yeah, the Durka, all the old fucking memes, Muhammad Jihad and everything. Like, this is a huge thing back in 2000, the early 2000s, massive thing. And so then, after all that, so everybody was coming back together, and a group of college students got together, and they got in front of Wall Street. And there was a huge protest at the time, right? You can see how many people were here. And there was a coordinated mainstream media approach to delegitimize this protest. That one of the biggest, I think, turncoats in it was Stephen Colbert, if you can believe that, because you'd assume this guy, I think that really, I go back and I think about it, that guy was always kind of an asshole. But, I try to give Stephen Colbert a pass because he likes Lord of the Rings, okay? Like, I'm a little bit biased here. But either way, they made a fool out of the Occupy Wall Street people. But this was the first time. Look at these things here. Wake up America, tax Wall Street, tax the rich. We are the 99%. Dear 1%, we fell asleep for a while. We just woke up, the 99%. The elites and the rich people in the country saw that, and they said, we've got to put these fuckers back to bed. And so what they did after 2011 that is whenever all of the identity politics came in. That is whenever all of the tone policing came in. That is whenever woke culture began. And they did that in order to keep, because you can see also, like, you look at a lot of these people, right? These are all primarily, like, there's white people here. There's, I don't know, like, maybe Hispanic here. There's men, women. This guy's, I think he doesn't look white either. This is a completely non-racial movement. It was not a, movement of any one particular group of people. It was primarily young people because the big factor was student loans. But everybody was being affected by them. So it was. And so you've got a ton more of this stuff here. Occupy Wall Street. Yeah, look at this. Kanye West, Russell Simmons lend support to Occupy Wall Street protesters. There he is, man. Yeah, and look at again. Look at also. This is how it used to be. Look at what he's got right there. American flags. All with American flags. It's kind of a bullshit flag, but it's still an American flag. Like, oh yeah, they did this. So Kanye was also in favor of this. So all of this happened. It got even more extreme, and eventually Occupy Wall Street failed. It did. Wall Street is still not occupied. And so, as you find the screenshot, well, I'll explain. So basically, it was gaining a lot of momentum. So what they did is they injected the political culture with a bunch of identity politics. Now it's about being trans, being gay, being non-binary, being black, being white, lived experience, and they created all this vocabulary in order to cause people to divide each other. Because back then, the policy was to just deport all illegal aliens. This was the policy of, Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, probably Donald Trump also, but Bernie Sanders, Obama, like everybody thought this. Everybody thought this. And so this was the closest that we have ever come, anybody has ever come, to actual class consciousness. It was. This is the closest that has ever happened. And you can see here, there's white people, black people, even celebrities that are there at these events. And all of this happened. And then after it failed, then everything was gay. Everything was trans. Everything was racial. Everything was some sort of identity. It was men and women and rape culture and all of this stuff. And I think this happened on purpose. I think this was a top-down initiative that was done top-down in order to think Occupy Wall Street. You don't get it? Is it phase? Well, apparently it was. And so it was done, and this is a conspiracy theory. It is. But you know what makes my conspiracy theory a little bit more valid? When during Occupy Wall Street, one of the richest and most influential people, Jeffrey Epstein, met with one of the other people that was running a website that a lot of people were discussing politics on. And then as a result of that, potentially, we don't know if this is a causal factor. It might have been, just a coincidence. But during Occupy Wall Street, Poll was born. You see that? Can you believe that? That's nuts. Holy shit. Was Gamergate also a result? Gamergate was a result. It absolutely was. Gamergate was the first really big cultural flashpoint. Because a lot of people, and the reason why is because, again, keep in mind where Gamergate came from. Gamergate was overwhelmingly supported by Reddit. Everybody everywhere was supportive of Gamergate. If you go back and you look at YouTube videos of Gamergate from 2014, every single YouTube video is massively positive about Gamergate. Everybody supported it. And so the reason why it changed is because the media intentionally misled everybody about it. Ferguson came before Gamergate? Well, I don't remember about Ferguson. I don't know about that. Reddit was even against Gamergate? Reddit? No. You don't understand. Reddit was not against Gamergate. The top posts on Reddit, period, were Gamergate posts. It dominated the entire website. It's not like this was part of the website. It's not like, oh, there were some people that agreed with this. No, this was the overwhelming absolute culture. Yeah, Reddit pushed it. Yeah, like whenever somebody, I'm trying to remember some of the guys that make Grade A, Under A, Keemstar, a lot of those old drama YouTube people, whenever they made a video about it, Mr. Medica, remember Jim, right? Jim was a huge one. And so whenever one of those guys made a video, Total Biscuit, this was at the top, this is what I mean whenever I say the top of Reddit. You go to r/all, and instead of this hot chick, it's actually it's a video about Gamergate. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about this shit. Jim was the best. I loved him. I thought he used his videos. I still remember watching the We Was Gangs video, man. I do. And that's why identity politics was forced into games so hard, because that's when gaming started getting shittier and shittier. Yeah, it was. And Reddit used to be a normal place. It was. And so here we go again. And this is another one. Bill Gates mentioned in Epstein emails. Jeffrey Epstein is a board member for Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Look inside. Epstein introduces Bill Gates to a Russian prostitute. Gets STD from a Russian prostitute. Bill is worried that he gave his wife an STD. Bill asks Epstein for help. Epstein gets Bill antibiotics from doctor friends. Bill asks Epstein for help discreetly giving Melinda antibiotics so she doesn't learn he cheated. Epstein gets annoyed with Bill, tells him he's annoying. Epstein resigns from the foundation. What the fuck?
No.
What the fuck? This is insane.
No.
And I am just, this is just crazy. And it gets even worse, right? Let me see here. And, That's what I would have done had I been in your shoes. What I did receive, however, was unfriendly, strongly worded email telling me how employable that I am and that I should not be looking for any significant financial help in the future. To add insult to injury, the injury, you then employ me to please delete the emails regarding your STD. Your request that I provide you antibiotics that you can surreptitiously give to Melinda, and the description of your penis. And you also made it clear to me that I am not to refer to, I guess, that girl as another topic, and that must remain between the two of us. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Egg shape? That's a legal statement known to be public? I mean, it's pretty spelled wrong. Did you hear about? No. We're going to get to George H. Bush eating a dismembered baby. Yeah, we're going to get to that, okay? Like, we just haven't gotten to the eating dismembered babies. But that will be soon, okay, guys? There's a lot more to go over and a lot more to talk about. What? Yeah, no, that's just what happened. That's just the way it is, right? I mean, I didn't do it, right? I'm just saying, like, that's what it was. And so anyway, the number of sheer number of politically diverse and otherwise unrelated figures who abruptly reversed course in 2024 to rally around Trump suggests something more than a coincidence. Everyone should consider the possibility. Where'd it go? Everyone should consider the possibility that many of them are implicated in serious wrongdoing, that the Trump offered protection or a cover-up in return for loyalty. So that's possible, right? Some people think because Elon Musk is in the files that that's the reason why he supported Donald Trump. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. The FBI citing. Oh, here we go. The FBI citing confidential human source released in the final batch of Epstein files claims Trump has been compromised by Israel. Take a look at this. And this was in, where did it happen? 2020, right here. CHS believed Dershowitz was co-opted by Mossad and subscribed to their mission. And then we have another one here. CHS advised that this is the real collusion story. Trump has been compromised by Israel, and Kushner is the real brains behind his organization and his presidency. So basically, that random guy that like his daughter married was running the country. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't. I mean, a lot of these are tips and stuff like that, so you can't really be sure. Is it just somebody that's saying it? But there it is. It's right there in front of you. And Trump's using a pedophile compromised by Mossad. Whoa, what the fuck? That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. And we already went through this one here. And anyway, so it gets even better than this, okay? Jeffrey Epstein. The probability that Jeffrey Epstein called someone the N-word on Xbox Live, 95% chance. 95% chance. I'd say guaranteed, maybe, right? I mean, like, look, I wouldn't say 100%, right? But a lot of other people would, and I can see why. So here we go. Notice of permanent enforcement action, harassment, threats, and abuse. This email is to notify you that your Xbox Live account privileges have been permanently suspended due to harassment.
Internet says this lymphatic drainage food is good for immunity. I think I'll just take this through the organic shot instead, with ginger and turmeric in a single sip. It's wellness that actually works. Maybe I can return it.
This came out like literally, I think the day after I left.
Thursday, right? This is like a big update for 2XKO that they posted right before the tournament from Uncomfortable. But the big thing about this, I think, is this part here. Because we're constantly amazed by how much sauce gets done in the short time you've had access to Season 1. You've all pushed our champions and systems well beyond our limits, and it's been exciting and a little terrifying to see. While 2XKO's core gameplay systems are flexible and allow for a ton of creativity, the same systems are unfortunately making the game feel way too sharp and overwhelming for some players, especially in regards to new players, I think, is like the fear here. As a result, you can expect us to take some big swings towards allowing players to get back into the action more quickly and also making interactions more intuitive in general. This will likely feel different than the game you're playing today, more in line with our intended vision for the game. This right here sounds to me like them reiterating the combo length thing, is my guess, or maybe like how break bonus works. I hope that more intuitive interactions with like rolling on wake up and like technique in place and stuff like that. As someone who likes the game, I really hope that this message is we're shortening combos and like making some of the weird unintuitive things feel more intuitive in the game. And not, hey guys, thanks for playing the game so far. I know some of you have liked it. For everybody who doesn't like it, we're gonna change the game again and hope that you guys like it. The game is like a little too scary for some of you guys out there. Sorry, we're gonna make it real whack now. Then like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what am I here for? If that's the case, I'm fucking pissed. I don't know why they would make that big of a change. I'm gonna assume that what we're talking about here is the combos and like the break limits, maybe like the way ground and air combos work, like being more unified or something. But if they're like, yo, we're gonna change everything up and get wacky and make everything different, I'm like, no, bro, what? I would love some clarity on this ASAP. Especially because this weekend the tournament was so fun to watch, and then you read this and you're like, wait, what? Yeah, also, you guys probably watched the top 8. How many like really long combos were there in like the top 8 of this tournament? Almost every combo is like pretty short, take the limit strike, build meter, run through. Every Echo had long combos. No, dude, every Echo is doing like 5 hits into Echo install. Echo combos are like H, launcher, air H, S2, launcher, air H, S2, lob. That shit takes 6 seconds. His combos are like pretty dry. I think that's one thing about Echo in general is that of all the strong characters, he has like the most straightforward combos. The Teemo combos, yeah, there are some long Teemo combos. The Teemo combos I thought were pretty cool. That's also another thing is like, there was literally a patch just now. People told us that Teemo was dead. Super tagging with Teemo was like no longer very good, but there was 2 Teemos in top 8. Teemo was super tagging all the way to top 3. And when you watch Globo, it's very clear his Teemo is like a 10 out of 10. I feel like his Yasuo is like a 7. Teemo did most of the work in like basically every single game. Yeah, I think the response to the statement has not been positive because like, yeah, I mean, it's weird to read, right? It's like, wait, well, I don't know if this is real or if they're trying to make some people feel better. I don't know if this is true, but this reads to me more like, hey, I saw these crazy things on the internet and you guys are freaking out about SKD combos, so don't worry, that's not going to be the whole game forever. It's going to be great. But like, I feel like the version of the game now is really fun. 2XK is a hard game to get really good at. But I think that that is a valuable thing for a game to have. Think about the other Riot video games, like League of Legends and Valorant and TFT are not games with like amazing new player onboarding experiences and games that have like really shallow, oh, you just get in and you instantly know how to play the game and you're instantly amazing at them and like getting to the high level play of them is very quick. Playing Valorant, trying to run and shoot and just missing every bullet and some guy just holding an angle and throws 7 flashbangs at me and then dashes and then 1 taps into a jet, I would call that pretty fucking tough and overwhelming as a new player. But I never thought to myself, I think this Valorant game needs to be I really thought, when I get fucking sick of this game, I can do that shit too, or kill that guy for trying to do that. I don't know why, for fighting games, they're not allowed to be sick. They have to just try to dumb it down to like the lowest common denominator. The biggest thing for me that they could do to make new players excited is release new characters. If you want more people to get involved, you have to have more characters and more stuff for them to chew on. Whatever you make, some guy will make an excuse for why he doesn't want to play the game too hard or whatever, but if you put his favorite character in the game, he's more likely to play than anything else, right? And if the answer at the end of the day is like less people are interested in the genre than another genre because of either the perceived difficulty or because they are hard, I think that's okay, but I just think we have to like make a game game that's fun. So when you fighting as many people as possible and just make it no damage to be happy with it. I'm not really like, oh, let's figure out a way to make the game less interesting for all the people who like it right now, to try to get people who may not like it to come play, because like,
Take the next step in treating your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis with Entyvio, the only gut-focused treatment for UC that helps block inflammation in the gut and works right where you need it. Now is the time to talk with your doctor about the results you want, rapid response, and for many people, visible improvement of the gut lining. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment.
You shouldn't be parrying at all. Fuck parry.
Although unlikely, PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Learn more about the only treatment.
Combo, is this a new free game?
Today we're checking out Combo Demos, a brand new platform finder. This video is not sponsored, but we just wanted to check it out, and their Kickstarter is live right now. So if you want to support them, go check out all the links in the description.
There's a Kickstarter.
Oh, alright, hey. So C5 is gonna be Fox, pretty much. Jingle, pachinko. Oh, and I'm gonna be the baddie. Look at her. Yo. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, we already checked it out a little bit so we can explain to you what's different from Smash. The movement is already pretty much the same, right? You have double jump, you can dash, and you can even wave dash, throw. Oh yeah, of course. Wave dash, but an aerial dash as well that you can cancel into attacks. And I think you can even cancel attacks into an air dash with bombs. So super fast paced already and super high skill ceiling.
They brought back multiverses, but you can only play it on the computer.
And I think wall jumps even reset your double jump and special, but you have like stamina. It's similar in Brawlhalla.
Ooh, let's see what this All Justice game
Trying to
looks
win a
like.
ranked match with every character in My Hero Academia All's Justice. Since every team has 3 characters, that means I need 3 wins to clear them before I can move on to the next team. But if I lose more than 50 matches trying to complete this challenge, I'll have to do a punishment decided by you guys. Leave in the comments what you think that punishment should be. I'll be putting the best ideas in a poll for you.
Let's see if it's worth getting. That's a big roster.
Of this challenge.
Doesn't look too bad.
And you guys already know that we're doing the same thing we did with Demon Slayer, where if you are a YouTube member, you get early access to the next episode. So episode 2 should be live right now. Let's kick things off with a victory, baby. Movements. No, ladies and gents. You cannot escape the movement of Edge Shoto.
Okay, I see what kind of game it is. Not bad. Yeah, shut up, Alfredo. You tell him, Margot. You're a type of rock. No, you're a crack rock. Until there's some heat. No. You don't need nothing. You want it. Nah. I'll put it in them. No. No. Ooh. I'll beat the shit out of an ant. Let's see about the Avatar fighting game. Someone's actually played it. Sparky Sparky Boom, man.
Hello and welcome.
What? I don't know.
This is Rumalanga, my friends. The Avatar fighting game closed alpha has begun. I've been lucky enough to play some time with it. And I'm making this video because this game's kind of a legit just blast to play. I know in the last few days we finally got an idea of like what the game plays like, what the game actually is. But there's still a lot of things that I don't think a lot of people know or appreciate. And that's kind of what I want to go over in this video. Because this is legitimately one of the most fun fighting games I've played in years. Because there's a lot of things going on that either just smart, evolutions or implementations of, the usual fighting game stuff. And a lot of stuff that's just very different and unique. And that's just the surface level stuff. Like, granted, there's a lot more to be learned. This is a closed alpha. Nobody's a pro at the game right now. But even the immediate surface level stuff is really fantastic. And before I start talking about a lot of like the system mechanics and gameplay sort of things about the game, one thing I want to mention out of the game is this game is fast, y'all.
Good.
Like, there's certainly a lot of fast fighting games on the market. That's not unique in and of itself. But normally you have to like, get somewhat decent at the game before the speed unlocks, right? Like, you play, and then you're slow, and the better you get, the faster you get. This game's lightning fast out of the gate. So if it's already super quick immediately, I can't imagine how fast it's going to be once we actually like learn how to play the game and be decent at it. And I do like, there's almost no hard knockdowns, and you're allowed to neutral or forward or back roll just about everything. So neutral is basically at the heart of the game. You're almost never forced into a bad situation unless you're in the equivalent of the burnout state, and at which point that's basically your fault. As far as I know, the only character, at least in this build, that can force burnout is Korra. But then again, who knows? But basically, it's just fast-paced and neutral.
That's good to hear.
Like 90% of the gameplay, and to me, where you're just kind of flipping back and forth for dominance. So thumbs up there. But let's talk gameplay.
Yeah, no means no, Bill Cosby.
Interesting in that way. So real quick, first off, this is the title screen, and it's very simplistic, but it looks great. Like, this is the vibe you need to hit, and they're hitting it big. So thumbs up on that. This is character select, and again, just really good vibes. Like, this is Avatar. Like, this is what they need to hit. And you pick a character, you can pick a variety of colors. These are hand-drawn characters, so I don't think there's going to be costumes or anything like that, but oh well. And you can also pick your support, your variation. Now, real quick before we get into it, I did mention, like, these are kind of hand-drawn characters, but they did go extra mile here. Zuko, his scar doesn't flip like Sagat's eye patch. It will always be on the correct side. So that's really cool. But yeah, so the first thing, I'm just like playing the characters, just seeing the moves, right? This is the first time I played the game. And one of the things I do out of the gate is I always try to reduce the game to be like King of Fighters or Mortal Kombat, just to see how greasy the game really is. Korra has a move, quick go back and attack, and it's an overhead, right? And there's a bunch of different versions, so sure, right? And I'm like, oh, well, can I Tiger Knee it and do it low to the ground as possible? And yeah, we can. And it maintains the overhead property, right? So you have instant air, unseeable overheads, And that's the moment I realized, oh, this is the kind of game this is gonna be. This is gonna be a silly kind of game. Now, I will just quickly go over some of the characters. We've seen a lot of what Aang can do, but for Zuko, Katara, and Korra is the one I've played the most so far. So first off, Zuko. So Zuko's got all sorts of dive kicks, and you can do them very low to the ground, and this isn't even the variation that has the good dive kicks, and you can do it like this over the ground. It's pretty crazy, right? But he's also the fireball guy. And the thing about the fireballs is you can hold them. So if you hold them, it's a little slower, but they get better properties like full screen, they can wall bounce, lots of multiple hits here. One will go very slow on the ground, which is fantastic, by the way, because you can definitely like run behind it and just go afterwards. And you can hold it, and it just gets bigger and bigger as it goes. But there's a lot more where that came from. Like he has a command jump, right? Command jump also can throw fireballs. Like he's like Yuri from King of Fighters or something like that. Not even Yuri, right? How about Akuma? And you can just like shoot him all the way down to the ground. Or just gigantic, like low fireballs. So like he's got basically a fireball for just about every occasion. So we got that low fireball, we got big anti-air fireballs, which are also chargeable, by the way, and just eat up a lot of real estate. By the way, our favorite mythical bird, right? The firebird, the phoenix. If only he knew the art of the phoenix. And yes, this will low profile high, by the way. So he's cute like that. He's got a lot of tricks to him, but he's definitely the zoner, if there is ever going to be a zoner in this game. Katara is very interesting. So
shut your ass.
Like Zuko, she does have some full screen options, like she has a career style that can be shot at multiple angles. And also, this makes me very happy, by the way, this game is a motion game.
I can't answer that question.
That's light, that's medium, this is heavy. It stays in place for a little bit, and then it'll track where the opponent is. And then you get 2 buttons. You have to and a simple input game where it's just button and direction. You can't get 4 versions of one move. In a game with motion inputs, you can, because you have light, medium, heavy, and then EX will give you all these different options, right? So that's cool. But yeah, so if anything, not like a zoner, because again, this is the only traditional fireball, right? I think she's more like a limb zoner, not full on Dowsum, although not far off either, because like that's a near full screen low, but maybe more like poison or something in Street Fighter, because she has a stance, a water whip stance, and she has a bunch of options, right? Like normal, low, anti-air. And the thing is, she can use the flow state movement to move around while she has this. And you can get pretty crazy with it, right? Because like, I can just dash in and go like full screen low right on you. And in fact, if you use the flow state to move around while doing it, the moves get buffed. Like the low becomes a true hard knockdown. There's not many hard knockdowns as far as I can see. All these stance whip moves are also good in the air, and they cover a variety of angles. They have a lot of range. She has a traditional run, not just a dash like some of the other characters. And her flow dash also basically has like a short hop attached to it, which is great because her jump medium is one of the easiest cross-ups in the game, so you can definitely get people with that. She has a Rekka series, and the thing is, so light Rekka is just the base hit, medium Rekka is an actual low, and heavy Rekka is an actual overhead, right? So she can just maybe get 50-50 on the spot. Like the mix is gonna be real strong this game from what I can tell. It's just that it's gonna be hard to get people to stand long enough still to get mixed to begin. So in my admittedly little time at this moment, she seems like a screen control character more than like a hard zoner like Zuko. Also, if you haven't seen it yet, the various super moves, they do imitate the show. You see like the background, you know, when the show opens up, so I think that's pretty cool. And now for Korra, because I spent the majority of my time with Korra to begin with, so I'll tell you about Korra and through her just general game mechanic stuff. But one cool thing out of the game, forward heavy. So she does like this bending move, right? It actually changes based on the stage. That's good attention to detail. So here in the Northern Water Tribe, it's like a big ice pillar. Sure. Here in the Korra timeline Earth Kingdom, she's like bending the cement instead, right? So a normal that changes just on the environment, that's an extra mile kind of thing. I think that's really cool. But yeah, so Korra here. Again, I'll tell you about Korra and just general game stuff. So of the 4 characters, Korra's the slow one. I want to stress that. She's the slow one. And like, does this look like a slow move? In this game, that's slow. Like shenanigans like this, that's slow. So I just want to press upon you like how fast the game is. I'm sure there'll be slower characters in time, but of these four, she's the slowest one. And she still has like wacky movement. And in fact, it can get extra wacky because she is one of the two avatars, and she can enter the avatar state. And when she's in that avatar state, stuff like that air dash, she can just do that and like hit you with like double overheads or, you know, overhead low or what, like, she can get tricky on the movements, what I'm trying to say. And speaking of that, the avatar state. So, avatar state, you can get into it in two different ways for Korra. You can either have 4 of the little bars filled up, that's your level 1 super, and you'll manually enter the avatar state. And once you're in the avatar state, everything's better. She has a buff mechanic, which we'll talk about. While that's live, the avatar state, everything's the buff mechanic. And like, yo, it's good, some good stuff. It's some good stuff. She also has a desperation low health mechanic where if she's low health, she automatically enters the avatar state. It's limited time, but still, it's like you're a boss version. It's Dragon and stuff, right? You're just a superior version of the character. So the thing with Korra of the characters, she's the bruiser, right? So of course, that's why I'm playing her. And for all the people who think I hate Korra, I don't hate Korra. It's just the show's not as good as the Aang show. Last Airbender is better than The Legend of Korra. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't think that's controversial. Otherwise, she's perfectly fine. Anyways, the bruiser stuff. So she has a lot of moves that can be like hell. So like this course go back like me and heavy. And it's just like a quick little flip kick, which will go overloads. But if you hold it, then it gets fire element. And then it'll knock down, which is really good. You could juggle after the fact.